fighting in Chaos Fighting Championship on this Saturday night. Fighting a guy called Dominic McConnell.
Very good move by Dominic. Very good move. That does his leases. And there's a tap. Not even got the taps out there. Fantastic. Rear naked choke from Dominic McConnell.
He's had quite a few amateur boxing fights, but I know that he's won his last 3 MMA fights on the ground, in ground and pound and submission. So don't know how much faith he has in his hand that he's taking his fight to the ground. I've improved more over the last couple of months than I have in the last sort of 3 years that I've been training. I mean, I've been learning to fight as I go. I've been learning on the game, so to speak. I mean, and I had 2 amateur fights compared to like the 8, 9, 10 amateur fights that a lot of guys in our gym will have. So all my mistakes I've been making throughout my fights. So I might not get off to the greatest of starts, but certainly, I mean, I've come a long way in a year and a half. Over the last couple of months, I mean, my game's improved 100%. As I say, I've really taken a step back and examined the mistakes that have cost me the last lot of fights that I've lost.
Oh, here we go. Anaconda choke. Anaconda choke. That was fast.
It's very, very smooth. Very, very smooth.
And there's the tap. Wow.
The training's obviously paying off, and taking that step back and examining mistakes has obviously benefited me. As you know, my last fight resulted in a knockout in the first round.
Oh, great right hand, Spectre.
Oh, good shot.
I was known as a bit of a banger, but overall my game's pretty slick, and I have that confidence in myself now that I don't need to feel like I have to stand and prove anything. If fight goes to the ground, I can deal with any problem that happens, you know. Hi, I'm Daniel Labro, Chumsut Spartan, and you're watching Fight Factory TV.
Hi, my name is Lee Monroe. I'm making my fighting debut at Chaos 3 this weekend in Derry. I feel really good. I'm really ready for it. I actually can't wait until Saturday. I'm really excited about it. The training's really hard, as it should be. It's going really well. I'm feeling fit, strong, ready to go. I'm doing some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, a lot of boxing training, kickboxing, Muay Thai, a lot of wrestling training, a lot of cardio, just improving the overall game, you know. Basically gonna go in, hit him hard, hit him as many times as I can. If it goes to the ground, I'll take him on the ground. If it stays up, I'm gonna knock him out. Come watch me, it's gonna be explosive, it's gonna be fast, and it's gonna be a knockout, big style. Like, come watch me. I'm Lee Monroe, you're watching Fight Factory TV.
So here we are once again with Mark Coleman backstage, and your man Phil Baroni just won. How do you feel about that?
I'm so happy for Phil. He is like a brother to me, and this is a big win for him. And the way he said it, he's fighting at the right weight class now. He's 1-0. He's got a streak going, and I personally look at him as being the world champion. Nothing less for this guy. He's lights out, dynamite with the hands, and so strong at this weight class. I'm just happy he's able to make weight. And I'm happy. I'm very excited about tonight.
Cool.
It was fun.
You've been in the sport for quite some time. What are some of the changes that have come about over the course of your career?
Obviously, it's come so far. Everybody's so skilled, so qualified now. Back in the day, you could get away with being one-dimensional. Nowadays, you have to be so well-rounded. And I think you saw it tonight. Phil Baroni's the complete package. And he dominated this guy on his feet and on the ground as well. And if you can't do it all, don't do it, because you're in a lot of trouble.
You've also been inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame. How did that feel?
Well, it was unexpected and very special night. Especially, it happened in my hometown, so my family and my kids got to be there. So that was very special night. But it was more important to me not to be inducted to the Hall of Fame. More important to me that I signed a contract with the UFC, and I will be fighting for this company again. That's what I really want to do. The Hall of Fame is great. I'll look at that maybe down the road, but right now I'm just excited about getting back and showing the American fans that I'm still fighting, because I'm tired of answering the question, are you retired? No, I'm not retired.
He's not retired.
I've been fighting in Japan. You just haven't seen me. But no, look forward to coming back and fighting in America.
And so you have children. Any boys, girls? Which one?
2 daughters, 9 and 10 in my life, but they're both champions. One's a gymnastics champion, the other one's a softball all-star. It's fun, They're girls all the way, but they definitely, if they wanted to fight, they probably whoop some ass for sure.
Would you encourage that?
Well, I'm gonna show them some self-defense, that's for sure. But no, I don't want to see them fight, but they could, no doubt about it. They got the genes, I guess.
I'm sure they do. So, do you still have any beef with the shoot box team?
I got beef with everybody, but just for a short period of time. I forget I forgive and forget real quick. If they don't, it's up to them. If they forgive and forget it, maybe they have beef with me. I don't have no beef with nobody, but if you got beef with me, I got to give it back. So you have to ask them that question. I don't think there's a problem anymore. I got some beef with the London fans now after tonight.
Oh, yeah, because they were booing your boy.
Well, booing my boy, booing me, but it's to be expected. So I like to play little games with them sometimes and tease them a little bit. So I have a little fun with it. And it's a lot easier to have fun when you win. So it was a special night. I'm happy for Phil because he's worked so hard, and he earned this, and he deserves this, and I think he's at the right weight class. And he wants so bad to be a champion, and I think he's going to get it down here, just weight class. It's perfect for him.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You're brilliant.
No, thank you, Mark. You're so lovely.
So here we are, we're going to start with our first technique, which is the rear naked choke, which apparently Tarzan once used to defeat a lion. We're also lucky enough to have Mark the Wizard Weir to join us, so welcome, Mark.
Good. Glad to meet you.
First question, have you ever defeated a lion with this move?
No, I haven't, but opponents, I've tried to attack them, they try to attack me with it. It's a very effective technique.
Okay, so talk me through the technique, what goes into it?
Basically, you use your forearm around the neck, you're trying to choke them. At the same time as when the opponent's giving their back, you put your legs around to control them, to hold that position. And then from there, basically, you're pulling down with your legs, you're lifting up with your arm, trying to separate the head from the body, applying the pressure to the neck, and then make the person tap or basically pass out.
So is there a particular fighter that uses this quite a lot in MMA?
Hoist Gracie publicised it. A lot of people believe if you turn your back to opponent, the fight's over. It's not so the same way now because everybody's quite knowledgeable on escape and defending the position, but it's still effective, very effective.
Great, okay, well let's have a look at how it's done.
Okay, so I'm sat on the floor. My opponent, I've taken advantage of him and got his back. So what I'm going to do, first of all, to secure him, is lick my arms around and do the armpit, so I keep total control and close to my body. I'm going to put my hooks in, which again keeps his lower body under control. I'm not going to cross my feet, because he can take advantage and actually counter my technique by crossing his own legs. So from there, I pull him back. First thing I'm going to try and do, I pull one arm out. If he's trying to defend, I'm going to grab his own wrist, pull it across, and allow me to get underneath his chin. From there, I'm going to grab my own bicep, which tightens it up as I reach up behind my ear. From when I'm tight in that position, also my legs will pull down and start choking him.